Friends and fellow travelers, welcome to the Journey Well as we continue on with day 24 of the Tarot and Shadow Challenge from the Tarot Diagnosis. And it's asking us a question today: what memory do I need to spend time with? So something I've been thinking about a lot as I think about and vision for the future of the Journey Well is this idea of creating questions that I can ask and reflect on further after this, because I've loved this challenge so much. And then I get questions like this with, what memory do I need to spend time with? And then I wonder, how is it even possible? So I'm really curious what this is going to teach me, because really I'm just learning as well as I do this. And it's helping me understand, how do you ask better questions of the tarot? How do you ask questions that allow you to go to your own inner journey well, dip in your cup and take a sip? Because that's what this is all about. So what memory do I need to spend time with? We're going to find out right now. The Eight of Pentacles. This is beautiful because I was just thinking about, not the Eight of Pentacles, but mastery in the shower. That sounded bad. Mastery, nothing after the master, okay? I was thinking about mastery, and Ironman France came to my mind. I have this seminar that I'm giving next week, actually at the end of this week, on goal setting. And so this card really is a goal setting card for me, because you have to take repetitious action and develop mastery in whatever it is that you want to achieve. Ironman France was one of those things. And that experience really shaped and formed my idea of what goal setting was, and it let it evolve because I have a different perspective on goal setting. And so the actuality that I was just, sitting thinking about mastery, specifically to that event, that memory, and some military experiences that formed why I wanted to achieve this. I wanted to show myself that I couldn't be in the military anymore. I never went special forces, but I wanted to see if I had the mental and physical grit to have been able to do something like special forces, Delta forces, Navy SEALs, and all of that stuff. And this was, the way I decided to do it, because I felt, physically and mentally, you have to have a lot of grit to be one of those people. And to be an Ironman, you have to have the same thing, at least in my mind. And it allowed me to close that loop. But it was the mastery, and it was the memory of mastery that has allowed me to create everything I've created. Even in this moment, I'm reflecting on what I was able to achieve, and then recognizing that it wasn't meant for me to achieve for the rest of my life. I wasn't supposed to become an Ironman triathlete and be in the world championships like I thought I wanted to. That goal had shifted, but it was the mastery I developed through that memory that I can look at and apply to this interaction that we have now. This is where I want to find mastery. This is where I want to apply mastery. This is where I want to apply the lessons I learned. So spending time with that memory and the memories surrounding that, that's what I need to do. That's what this is telling me to do, because I have the ability to gain mastery, and I'm now applying it every day. Every pentacle here now is like the workouts of that 2017, 2018, those Ironman events that I raced. But now I'm making videos every day. I'm meditating and reflecting on tarot every day. I'm creating a future months in advance so that I don't feel panicked when the event comes. That's just like it has to be for an Ironman, spending years training for an event that happens for one day. But if you don't put in that work of creating all these pentacles all year round, you just show up with nothing to give and you fail. And so that's the message. Mastery. Memories about mastery. That's what I'm focusing, spending time with this week heavy already. So it's really reflective of a truth that I didn't maybe think about in that way. And so this was a fun little shift in perspective and a focusing in, because the more we can focus and gain awareness, the more we can make healthy choices. So if this is meaningful to you, hopefully you can take some of that into your own life and think about, where do you have mastery? Where have you achieved something? And how did you achieve it? Why did you achieve it? And why don't you want to do it anymore? And what pivots do you take in life? Because goals aren't gospel. They're quite fluid. And that's a whole different conversation, and I can get into that some other time, but I'm going to let you go now because I don't want to make this a huge long video. So until next time, journey well, my friends.